From 1592 to 1598, Japan attempted to invade Korea twice. The Battle of Myeongryang occurred in the second invasion, but before talking about the battle, you need to know about Admiral Lee Sun-shin. Admiral Lee Sun-shin is seen as a Korean national hero, having been one of the greatest naval commanders in Korean history. Due to the complicated political situation of the Joseon dynasty at that time, Admiral Yi was demoted, being replaced by his rival Admiral Won-gyun. This decision proved disastrous when under Admiral Won's command, the navy was nearly destroyed by the Japanese. The Japanese navy sought to supply their troops by the way of the Yellow Sea. They had attempted this during the first invasion, but were blocked by Admiral Yi. After the disastrous losses under Admiral Won, Admiral Yi was put back in his position as commander. At this point, the navy had only 12 ships and 1,500 men remaining. The king decided that the navy would never recover, and he ordered that they join the ground forces. However, Admiral Yi was insistent that the navy was strong enough. The Japanese navy gathered over 50 ships to prepare for battle. Admiral Yi, wanting to avoid major confrontation, hid his ships in the hills on the opposite side of the Myeongryang Strait, deciding to lure the Japanese navy into the strait itself. By the time of the battle, Japan had amassed 133 ships. The Myeongryang Strait had strong currents that would alternate directions in roughly 3-hour intervals. Admiral Yi used this unique characteristics to his advantage. Since the strait was narrow and had rough currents, the largest of the Japanese fleet could not enter, leaving only the smaller warships to contend with. Having recently suffered heavy losses, the Korean ships were hesitant at first. However, watching Admiral Yi's ships alone successfully keep the Japanese fleet at bay, the Korean ships soon joined in. When the current flipped, the Japanese ships were driven back, some crashing into others in the confusion. Admiral Yi ordered the Korean ships forward, ramming the Japanese ships and causing heavy losses on the Japanese side. Though the Korean ships ultimately retreated, they successfully prevented the Japanese from taking over the Yellow Sea. Admiral Yi's success at the Battle of Myeongryang not only prevented the Japanese from taking the Yellow Sea, it also served to demonstrate that the Japanese navy was not unbeatable. This allowed the Chinese navy to join Admiral Yi against the Japanese. The second attempt at invasion of the Korean peninsula by Japan was unsuccessful.